I don't know anything about this pack. And when you don't know what's going on, you have to come prepared. So I knew it was going to be a nice background, so I put on my Santa hats. So you can say a lot of things about me. You can't say that I suck. So then, Chinchilla, Silkmoth. I haven't seen this guy in forever. Friend ahead. Let me get your thing. Give it 1 HP, works 2 times per battle. I think that he's questionable if only because I don't know how many people will survive even 1 hit, but maybe in the earliest of games it functions. You would say put it in front of behind him because he gets hit twice, but then at the same time, you know what? Look, Super Chinchilla. Assuming this Chinchilla does not get killed in 1 hit, something could happen here. Glamorous uncles, nefarious whippersnappers, boasty socks. Let us be some nefarious whippersnappers. I think whippersnapper means an old person, but whenever I imagine somebody saying it, I also think that it's an old person saying it, so maybe it's children. Either way, we are frickin' evil. We were born evil, we will continue to be evil. Did he kill my Chinchilla in 1 hit? That is illegal. What did I say about that? Chinchilla? Yes. Ant? Mayhaps. Nobody has 3 health. Okay, we're looking at it. Does anyone have even the ability to have 3 health? The moth! Oh, and a bunch of other guys. A bunch of other guys. Whippersnapper is young. That is what I've heard. It's what I made up, so I'm glad that I've been validated with this. We can talk about the weather. The weather is overcast, I guess. I can't actively see the sun, but I think overcast does kind of require, like, frickin' clouds or something. I can't afford you, so I will not love you. I would love you if I had any money. Sadly, I do not, and you're not worth freedom. You can't be worth nothing because you're so precious that you must be worth at least 3 gold. See, I was complimenting them. It all comes together. Saucy? Okay, my silk moths are stupid. I shouldn't have taken the silk moth. They're not actually helping anyone be alive, and they, in themselves, keep dying. There is in fact clouds. True. Well, actually, when was the last time you checked? Because sometimes, when I look in the sky, I see just all white, so that could be the sky or it could just be blue. Who's to say? Join together. It is turn 3, that means it is owl time. I haven't seen him in forever. Summon 1 mouse at the start of turn. Do we have things that do things with that? Like, I feel like the only thing that this guy synergizes with is the macaw. But he's not even here right now. He had a different business meeting. He doesn't like us enough. We're not that important to him. So he's not here right now. I'm gonna go with the rabbit because it's a classic scales. And you know what? The worm, apparently, not very good. Me, myself, I say F that crap. I love him. He actually seems like he goes with the rabbit. At least it's like a slightly better apple for 2 gold or whatever. My town literally turns all gray when it's cloudy. And do you jive with that, or is that like a negative thing? Because you could say some people would be like, it's sad outside. I feel sad. Other people say, it's sad outside. Me and my warm and beautiful home that has, like, warmth and stuff. I must be so much happier. Because, I don't know, I match the world. Don't you just like it when you twin with the world? Really jiving with it? I don't need to level today. In fact, as a result of that fact, here's an apple, and I will save— you know what? No, get stacked. Spider? No. He has health. Deal 1 damage to itself, gain 1 attack. I could feed this man some— you know what? Get this man out of here. I think I could appleize this guy. He's not— everyone else sucks. So in that case, and nothing is random, right? Now this is all legit. So even giving that to you means nothing. It means nothing. I could do the penguin scenario, but that would require me to combine these dudes. You know what? Just give him health. He only needs health. He can make his own damage. The damage is his very own. I'm the only person I know in my town that loves winter and fall, which is bananas, because you know how it's weird how people of different lifestyles can view the average scenario with people as being extremely different, you know? Like, me and all of the people I was ever friends with were all people who were fall moods, you know? Our ideal weather was like overcast and 65 with a slight breeze, and wearing a jacket because it's great, and no sun because the sun is stupid and I hate it. And so my brain has always been like, yeah, everyone likes fall the most. Fall is the best thing. But then you meet other people who are like, actually, this is still 3 gold, it's broccoli, that's why. I could do a buy sell, but I think that this is more important right now. And it's a tragedy that I can't afford both of you things. All health. Is there only health this weekend? They said yes to health. Levels. But then I've met people who have been like, no, the best day is like 75 and bearing sun and hot and crap. And I'm like, everyone, like, I know when people draw a picture of the ideal day, they draw like the sun out and the sky blue, but I was on the honest opinion that nobody agreed with that. That it was just a made-up lie that we tell the children, so they'll go outside even if it feels shitty. Because we don't want to watch them that long, you know? Back in the good old days when kids could go outside without danger ideas happening. Is the deer changed now? Summon a 5-5 bus with chili. Nope, that's the same. When does the update come? I like you a lot, and it's been a while since I've seen you, but I'm already doing this guy, so I kind of have like a moral commitment to continue that. This is a peach. I will keep it. I do not have enough money to buy all of the things that I have frozen here. And pets, generally speaking, are better. Wait, wait a second now. I didn't even think about the fact that this is gonna happen in the store, and I've not been paying attention, so I didn't witness it happen till just now. Is actually Moth plus Yak like the coolest thing ever? He just needs to level, and he'll have like a better apple. Just infinite apples. We have this like one guy in the back. This is cool. I want this to happen faster, and this is $2. I'm gonna ditch the peach. Peach, I'm sorry I spent so much time holding you. I know you were frozen the whole time, but you probably thought someday you'd be warm, and I always be like, yeah, you'll be warm for a second before I throw you in the incinerator of garbage. I didn't like you as much as you thought I did. That is the translation. Their beta fish was in the wrong silly spot. I don't know what up with that situation. I can't move things, so they must have moved it themselves. Yes? And we actually have a different number, like a decent number of dudes with levels. And if we think we're gonna stick with this situation, maybe this could be our highest guy. I mean, obviously these guys are best friends, so I can't ditch them. The worm is okay. I guess the worm is mostly cumbering with the rabbit. You can't leave. It's gonna be the rabbit. And I'm gonna start only giving stuff to the lion. The lion is king now. King Lion. Praise the lion. Just like in The Lion King, when everyone praised the lion despite the fact that they just straight up ate them. And literally caused no happiness for them. It's really crazy that they were able to convince all of like the herbivores to believe in the circle of life when there is no visible benefit at all to the herbivores being eaten. Like they didn't even be like, and then the lions die and cause a special sort of predator-related food that grows out of the ground that's super tasty for you guys. Like, no, everyone dies and does that. You're not special lions. Worm King is on the team, good luck. Good frickin', he's amazing. He's not wearing his crown, as far as we know. It's hidden underneath his hat. That's right, I know it, you know it. This is scaling and it's tier 4. You're giving this guy 2 health. But instead of doing that, I could just have this guy doing one thing to everybody. That just feels better to me. Like, infinitely. Do we have pills? No! The weekly said no fun. You can't be putting beta fish on the menu without frickin' pills. It's like, I didn't mean to feed him, that was actually supposed to go to him, but actually I guess I don't care about that. It's crazy how little attack this man has. And you know what? You can have attack. I'm gonna make him special. I'm gonna make him by himself. Worm gets attack. If I put protein powder in my yard, will I grow strong worms? Yes. I had to think about it because it takes a second to access agricultural knowledge sometimes. It's been a while since I've used it. Yes, feeding the worms protein powder does create strong worms. However, it also boosts the quantity of testosterone in the worms, which means you will have a lot of infighting. So you'll have to deal with that. But besides the fact, it could be kind of cool. So you're not nearly as large as you could be. 4, 4, 5, 2. 2. 2. Is better. No, I can't even do it because it's tier 5. I stink. I swear he used to be a tier 4. He changed just a second ago before I sold that man to spite me. Can I have scaling back, please? Can I have the guy I had again, this time for realsies? I can't even do this. I could do a deer! Look, everything comes together. Deer is what we've been looking for this entire time. And he's getting cool. He's cool when he's in the shop, and we could sell this deer. He's cool and I'm happy to see him, but also he could go for a second if I could get a replacement scaler for the scaling I sold. Ah, you're too large. Simply get smaller. Ooh, I mean, a little bit. I don't think my lion is as big as I was hoping my lion would be. And we have levels. This isn't even that good, but I continue to buy it because I am weak to purchasing. What does pancakes do? I should probably do this because it helps me win and it's basically cool skunk. However, like, what if we just had more stats on this guy? We just have to remember, you know, I'll do it now. This has to be here, the start of the next turn. We buy this man? No, we freeze and we move once. Oh, Pancakes goes frickin' jamming on the lion because he wants more stats. Chocolate, I love you. Snake, I wish I could. These guys are both God. Sadly, God is not on the menu. Takes a while to build up a desire for God, and it just I didn't prep myself beforehand, so sadly, no snakes for us, or lionfish. Lionfish I hear are getting nerfed, probably because they're strong. Even more so than the original version. I thought the original lionfish were pretty good too. I feel like I use this almost every time. Stop killing me. You have too much attack? I don't even know how much health you had at the beginning, but it was too much probably as well. Okay, King Lion is here, and he is here to stay. This is free money, and I don't care for this man. He's too large for me. I only want small and petite people, like this guy. I guess also to Lion. I mean, I could attempt to do the yak thing. I just kind of feel like he's too far gone, you know? It's too late. I don't even want the worms anymore. Honestly, I think these worms are gonna get kicked as soon as, like, the first thing starts happening. Ooh, spicy. Go forth. Salt, in this day and age, nobody likes those things. I mean, I bought a croissant, to be fair. Have we seen any defensive units? That almost killed 2 dudes. And we died. Why? Because I put a hat on, but I didn't put our snow jackets on. Everyone frickin' froze to death. I was just kind of trying to convince myself that a hat was enough. I was not well enough prepared, but this time, for sure, see. Rip. Rip to the animals, not rip to me. Oh, thank God. Last time I was like, snow hats, not warm enough. This time, detective hats. You know what they say, if you use your detective brain powers, your brain gets really hot, and then you pass out and melt into the snow and create a beautiful snow angel. That's what they say, and I'm proud to do that today. Warmish hipster, suspicious fireman, misty legends. Warmish legends? Someone who is a legend and kind of warmish. Why are they a legend? Because it's freezing, hell is cold. And anyone who is vaguely warm is a legend because they lived longer. Anyone can be mythology if you live to 23 while everyone else is dying really young of hypothermia. Big fish? If you insist, yes. You do not need to be upfront. Warmish fireman, though. Now that you say that, that actually makes, like, a lot more sense. How do you not use suspicious with the detectives? I wasn't thinking about our warmth hats. I'm sorry, I didn't do it with the theme. I mean, I half did it. I did with the cold thing, but I made, like, a whole story up about it. Warmish fireman is kind of funny, because it implies that they're only kind of doing their job, you know? Like, they're fighting fires, but they're like a barbecue, you know, just like a barbecue someone had that no one called the firemen for, but they got bored, so they came over and just kind of spit on it for a while. They're doing their job. They're kind of warm. They're doing something. It is turn 3. Congratulations, Moth. You are greater than before. The new goldfish. It's interesting, because, like, it's like the money version of that beetle who gives everyone attack when you sell it, which I don't take because I think it takes too long, but on the other hand, doesn't that sound kind of neat? A toy. Is a toy worth combining my level today? Methinks not. I will do it in the natural way. And I will accept garlic, in which case you will be king. Please, enemy team, you're not allowed to run Moth. I have officially banned it. I will put a notice out immediately. Bam, the notice is out. Nobody run Moth against me. We survive! 2 hits, that's all we need, baby! Your little babies can't do crap. I don't even know why you bother giving birth to them right in front of us. Honestly, probably should go to a hospital or at least have like a nursing person. I don't know, just not here. I love moths because of their beauty or because you like the underdog and butterflies have had it too good for too long. Because either way, I can respect that. I don't even want to do this today because, like, tomorrow. What if I just sold you now? It would be a waste of money because I didn't wait long enough. But what if I just did it anyway? I saved him to put there again, because last weekly people were, like, leveling these things. Maybe I'm just doing money runs, only money, I don't want you. I could give somebody meat, that could be fun. Ooh, more of this. Our bison? Nope, I reject the weekly. Any weekly that does not contain a bison is a lie. Meat stick. On the swan, who currently has no stats. However, have you considered the fact that I love her? Because there are stats in romance, they just don't show it on the game because it's rated G for children, okay? But there are love stats. And they get pretty intense, and I do love this one. We won! Victory! There's a species of moth, one of the largest in the world, that lives only for a week and then dies because it's born without a mouth. It's literally born, then makes it more moths, and then dies. That's the circle of life, baby! Honestly, in terms of the most efficient circle of life you could possibly have, that's the winner, you know? Like, you know how birds, they don't have digestive tracts a lot of the time because it helps their body be lighter so they may fly? So that's why birds just poop immediately? They don't store poop at all, they process it and then it's out. Those moths were like, oh, you think you're so cool, birds who poop immediately? I can't even eat in the first place. That's like a one-up. That's nature's biggest one-up I've ever seen before. Levels! I've been waiting a millennium for these. More? Yes, sir. Did I tell you a second ago? No, I didn't. Are you worth 3 gold now? This was basically like a rice ball, but I also got 1 less money than if it was a rice ball. I guess I'll wait then. I don't need anyone to level, so I guess we'll just do stats for now. But I also don't really think any of these people are sticking around. I will not level you. I realize that there is a good cause for that, but I don't think I'm just not emotionally prepared for these instances. And I will do this tomorrow. Purely because I cannot afford to take them today. And I guess you can scale because whatever. I guess I could have passed my money along if I'm planning on doing like cool things tomorrow, but I don't know what my plans are. I could be doing cool things, I could be doing stupid things that result in nothing but losing my best stat guy after I level and then sell him immediately. Who's to say? You're too large? My fish was not large enough, let us trade fish. Classic Pokemon style, I give you a dude because I want yours more, and the guy that I give away was like, I thought you were my dad. You can just give me to people? I thought we like chose each other. And they have no say. Pokemon should be able to vote. Let's start that. Everyone start cheering that up. Yes, give me something cool. Beautiful. I'm glad that worked, because I feel like at some point I saw that I combined 2 half-leveled into 1, and like it didn't give me the second dude because of weirdness. Here's the deer again, and congratulations, deer. This guy is finally old enough to sell. He is fully fleshed out. I don't care how sparkly these snails are. I just don't believe in them. It's honestly kind of funny since they changed it. I realize it does the same thing basically, but over time, but they still do the sparkles, even though there are other animals who have like things that would work if you took them, and they don't sparkle. This guy thinks he's special. I skip him. I say good day to you, sir. Good day. Unit who does things. 5-8. 7-9. It's a hard one. It sucks. This man is my strongest man. That's not true, he is, but I'd like to think he is my strongest. I'm going to sell him. Because I don't see a long-term future, but we are injuring ourselves in the present time. You can stay there, and I don't like these people. I continue to not love them. So here's some health and also a meat stick. Congratulations, Porcupine, you are the only person I love on this team. Give Pokemon a vote, you kidnap them, then make them live in a ball, and you in a little cute genie. Well, yeah, that's why we should give them the ability to vote. We're so mean to them, let them vote. Our abilities can only work any turn, not just the one you lost it on. Your abilities can work any turn, not just the one you lost it on. Yeah, I know the difference. I was just kind of like, give them freedom. Release the sparkles 2023, 2024. We can push it till next year if we think we're not ready yet. No. I still think the Dodo's kind of cool. Do you actually still do 75? They fixed him! I forgot whether they fixed him. They nerfed him and they brought him back. I don't even think he changed ranks too. They changed him and said, no, actually the first thing was perfect. Leave it as is. I mean, I kind of want that. Like, I'm not scaling attack right now. You know what's stupid? This bird. I know I love her, but she's not very lovable. Goodbye to the world. These things are things that do things. Does the elephant have a friend? Great question. Friends. No. 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 Well, this is self-death friend, so that's like an enemy. He's got a mortal enemy this week. No. 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 Okay, the elephant is stupid, and nobody likes him. Sorry that you're alive today. You're gonna be met with only people being upset kind of about it. I'm scaling this man. He is gonna get replaced, so I'm not gonna give him any food or whatever, but I feel bad because I'm skipping this, but also he's leaving. I've only been stung by 3 bees in my life, but I've had so many land on me. I got stung by a wasp in a ramen store. And it was really scary because I saw the wasp occurring around the table. He landed on my shoe and then proceeded to climb from on my shoe into my shoe. Like he was hot trying to get in my shoe, like through my socks into my shoe. And I couldn't do anything about it because that's terrifying. So I was trying not to move, but then he was like entering my foot. So I'm like, well, at this point I've committed. I tried to slap it with a napkin, got super stung. Felt like I was gonna pass out. I think I was just being dramatic about it, but that happened. So that was really cool. Nice little trip to the ramen shop. Such spooketh. If you put 2 of those little watching birds on either side and then ignore the fact that it's got a whole body, it kind of looks like 2 giant shaking eyes. Which is pretty creepy. I had to do the same thing while at work. It sucks. It's like you have to accept death upon yourself, you know? You're just like... that moment in time where you're just like, this is who I am. This is what's gonna happen here. There was no alternative. Nobody is even close to being leveled. I'm gonna hold this for a second. Somebody's a little close to being leveled now. Is this what I want? No, but it could give me something I do want. It failed. I don't want either of these things. I want both of these things so little that I'm considering just buying the beta fish anyway. Is it even worth 2p? 1, 2, 4 damage. 1, 2, 4, whatever. You're like a temporary worth. I don't think he's sticking around, but he's here for a second. And also he's getting attacked because I refused to not put him in the back, and that's all I got here. That is a large man, and he has garlic. Do I care? My deer cared a little bit. He's dead. It's not even my level 2 porcupine. Ooh, it's beautiful and fine, actually. Who needs to do anything when you have a vulture? Even if you didn't like the vulture originally. I do like the stew. Are these the animals I'm keeping? This is technically a set which feels like it does things. I feel like we haven't had a weekly that just like was like, yeah, do summons for a while. But also maybe I just like don't remember. Is it just you? There's a spider. And also you. And this guy, there's a whale. Where there's a whale, there's a way. You can have a vulture with 4 whales in front of it. Even unleveled, that is a valid strat. It is a stupid looking strat. But it will do things. Whoa, I haven't given a sniper a pineapple in a millennium. This is salt. It's not even better than that. It's just worse. It's like actually the same, but possibly worse. I guess we roll. I would buy a toy. I'm not sure who I'd sell to receive the toy. I could get a level 2 toy in a moment's notice. Probably won't be doing that, but it's a thing that is an option. And you know me, loving options. Not like I'm indecisive and can never decide things. Those 2 things mean the same thing, but I had to explain it to make sure everyone was on the same page. I hate that he gets to summon things even after he dies, and that was the worst thing to be summoned. Fight and win. Victory! Okay, I was thinking I might sell... Are you doing things? You're giving 5 attack to him. He's just making 5 attack, and he matches the bird, so I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss of life. Flashlight. Here's chocolate, because I wasn't gonna keep you at all, but suddenly I think you matter now. Scaling or sniping? 4 to 1 random enemy for each 10 attack that has. That seems like, is this weak? Maybe I'll just do this one? I guess I could, you know, I'm gonna save everything and deal with this tomorrow. We're dealing with this tomorrow. It is the perfect moment for this one. Is there a Super Auto Pets emoji that has all of the different options, or just that one? Is this just the only thing that we have here? I feel like there should be a turtle one. At least get the classics in there. I see. I was walking through the woods looking back at my dad while I was talking, and I looked forward at the last second and stopped right in front of a banana spider less than 2 inches from my nose. This is why we always walk behind everyone else, like a shy little folk. Like a shy little child. I was so introverted my whole life that my mom still took my, like, fast food orders when I was in high school. Not because I couldn't do it or that I wouldn't if she wasn't there, but she just instinctively asked me what my order was and then turned and then told the person what it was, like, every time. Because she was so used to doing it my entire life. Free banana spider snack? Well, yeah, true. Look at the positives. Okay, frick. We're at that turn where I have to, like, make decisions and shit. You're leaving because this is the scaling. It's not super great because we don't have a dude who helps spend more money, aka a swan. I did deny the swan's existence recently. Big deer then. Big deer, my dear, be a deer and be large, please. Okay, we have this guy. It's lame because I don't want to level him immediately, because then we skip a whole flashlight. It was the deer getting it. Well, I wasn't choosing, but I guess that's fine. They have too many dudes. Oh, they had a whale plus this guy. Spicy. Murders are not strong enough. That's why we need a whale. I haven't seen a single whale. Whoa, there's the whale. This is how you get things to happen. You say I haven't seen it before, and boom, there we are. Kind of makes me not even want to, like, do this whole... I'll do one more toy. I should have sold it first if I'm not even going to level it then. Well, that's fine, whatever. You know what? We're in the winning zone. We're not, but we're going to pretend we are and just choose skunks. You're leaving. Whale. Whale is what we've been waiting for our entire lives. Mushrooms? Mushrooms. We are here to stay. I can't afford things anymore. Come on. I love that rolling counts towards this. That makes it so much better. This, I was gonna say, this actually sounds pretty cool to be behind, like a level 3 this guy. And then I realized that it would make it so you have to do the skunk option, because you would never get the little toy, ever. But even that, you know, that's like a skunk. It's basically devoting 2 dudes to pretending to be a skunk, though. At that point, you could have a different guy with an ability equally good to a skunk, but some people would say that skunk is the best guy in the game, so... Whales were originally land mammals that just had legs instead of fins. Simply, they fell off. One day they thought, this is lame, you know what would be cool? If I was underwater. And then they got underwater and found out that other people already lived there. A guy tries to get a little bit of alone time, and suddenly the whole world is underwater? Have I already rolled this whole turn away? Dang. Don't worry, guys. Stinky sock. It literally is the skunk. They knew it was the skunk, and they made it a stinky sock. My deer is, not good enough. We have skewers, though. Have you considered skewer? Well then. Sucks to suck. Please leave. I don't see any immediate gains that could increase our ability to be amazing. A mushroom. No! That's the one thing I actually possibly could have needed. Do I buy both of- You know what? I think a mushroom is so important. I will roll thrisely and fail to receive anything. And then replace the deer with a second whale. No. This guy? 6. This is a 14-19. But what if it was just a whale, though? I believe. I think this is great. I think this is gonna go amazing. Have at it, sons. Be a turtle and give him a turtle, and then you be a turtle and give him a turtle. This bird is stupid. He said 3-3. Are you the problem? Whoa, that wasn't ideal, but it was okay. Ah. Oh god, you're horrible. You have to summon a whale. Oh, everything horrible is happening now. Yeah, it's impossible. Oh, it's impossible. It was almost it was a lot closer than one would expect. If they just hadn't summoned a whale, did they have a whale summon a whale, or was that literally anything else summoned a whale, which summoned 2 other guys who caused more people?